Marambang. Good evening. Balado Yaba. Nyamri Nunawa Nyang. Nyamri Nunawa Mayin Gaimbanya Ninoga Nurumbangu Dara. Nyamri Nunawu people welcome you all to country.
Yama Ninda, Yamagra Nindayu. Ninda Narali Malaba. Gubio Bawa, Gubio Daga. Hello everybody. I hope you're well. Welcome to the 10th anniversary event, celebrating the life of the Healing Foundation.
Will you take me?
Tonight we honour in particular the Stolen Generation survivors, and we acknowledge the work of our supporters to build the Healing Foundation into the organisation that it is today. As we know, the truth-telling is the critical starting point to healing. Not just for the Stolen Generation survivors and their descendants, but for the nation itself. We're leading the national conversation about Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander healing and assisting governments to incorporate healing into policy and practice.
The story of the stolen children continues. One of the questions the reference group asked, and nobody had asked it before, how many of us are there? So off a 2016 set of data, they established there were over 17,000 Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people still alive who had been taken from their families, their communities, their homes for no other reason than they were born Aboriginal. One of the things a mature nation must do is to own all its history. Not the selective bits that it likes, but everything about it. The good, the bad, the ugly. The importance of telling the truth about what happened to Aboriginal Australia has never been greater.
There were many wrongs and injustices done to my family by laws and policies made by those who claim the right to govern our lands.
Many of us never met our mothers again and lost our rights to our land and community. Healing for us is to be recognised and financially compensated, which we have been fighting for years.
As Stolen Generation survivors, we must have justice and our stories heard. Without justice, one cannot heal.
We come up from the longest surviving culture in the world. And although we have come through so much adversity and struggle, we are all here and we have all arisen, and our children and our young people are the hope and the dreams of our ancestors that have gone before us. And we will all continue to rise together.
If ever there was an institution that I would commend and am so grateful for its existence, it's the Healing Foundation. I have taken so much more from you than you will ever get, than I can ever repay you. And that's true of all of us. The ones who have sat on and sit on the Stolen Generations Reference Group Committee, I find a bunch of people I have never met, committed to their, not to themselves, but committed to each other around the table, committed to people from their communities, committed to ensuring that we matter, that we are important.